Howdy everyone, Matt and Mateo here, coming at you with another orthopedic special test, and this one is for the ankle. It is the squeeze test. This test was first fully spoke about in 1990 by a paper by Dr. William Hopkinson. And he was a physician at the United States Military Academy at West Point. And he was looking through all this data on ankle sprains and the severity and how long it would take people to come back. And he spoke about doing the squeeze test to differentiate if it was a regular ankle sprain or a high ankle sprain. Now, very interestingly, he said that he was taught this method by Dr. Walt Curl, who was a physician there at West Point, who he was taught by a trainer, Ed Pillings, who was a trainer at West Point. Now, I did say earlier that this paper was the first time it was fully spoke about. It was partially spoke about in a paper in 1980. Anyway, so what it's looking at is a high ankle sprain. So it's just an injury to those ligaments on the inside of the ankle here. And it's a pretty straightforward test. And I've seen it done in two different ways. And so what you do, you want to move the fibula on the tibia. And as they speak about it, it's like the picture on there is pretty crazy. But you want to come in and you want to bring the fibula over to the tibia. And if it causes pain, it's a positive. So I've seen them where they grip this way. I've also seen it where they squeeze together. Mateo's looking a little thin here lately. Now, for things like the sensitivity and specificity, it was found to be a very specific test in one paper if people had some certain things on there. They did say that the dorsiflexion external rotation test was like a little bit better. However, looking at like the patient's signs and symptoms, like they can't hop, they have some like tenderness in the ankle, and then that dorsiflexion external rotation test is positive, and then they have like pain that's out of proportion, and they said the squeeze test will be really, really sensitive. But that just seems like it is just a whole lot going on, and it's like, yeah, I think that would be, pretty indicative of pain. Now, talking about the original paper, Dr. Hopkinson did say like this was a way to differentiate between a high ankle sprain and just a regular lateral ankle sprain. He didn't talk about like the severity, like how long it would come back or anything like that. And actually, the people he said that was positive, they didn't have any long-lasting problems or anything there. So there you go. That's the ankle squeeze test. You're getting in there, squeezing them bones together on that. So what do you think about it? Do you utilize this test? Do you like it? Do you think it's a good one? Or maybe we need to do a little bit more research on it. So let me know down in the comments below. And as always, as Mateo always says, take care of yourself. Take care of your patients. We'll see you next time.